There is something really special about watching a horror movie released years before you were born. There is something even more special about watching a great horror movie years before you were actually born. Galaxy of Terror is such a film. The movie opens on a desolate planet Morganthius, where we see a panicked man running through the corridors of a crashed spaceship. He is running from something, but eventually gets killed by an unseen force. We are then introduced to two characters playing a game and talking about events in motion. One of them stands out as his head is hidden in a ball of red light. This is the Planet Master, a powerful mystic and a person in control. He instructs the military to conduct an expedition to the planet Morganthius, and the ship Galaxy is sent with a motley crew led by the unstable Captain Tranter. She survived a famous space disaster that has left her scarred mentally, and she clashes with her crew. In fact, they all have their issues, and there are clear alliances from the start. Things take a turn for the worse when they unexpectedly crash land on Morganthius. The planet is a dead place according to their resident psychic, which causes even more conflict, but they set about exploring the planet until they find the original downed spaceship. Inside it is clear something catastrophic has taken place, and that whatever caused it may have also caused the crash.
Death trace. Maybe survivors.
Through more exploration, they discover a massive pyramid that seems to have been to blame for their accident. Once inside, they begin to get picked off one by one in increasingly gruesome ways. It turns out that the pyramid is acting as a conduit for their fear, and whatever scares them the most is coming alive and killing them.
Anything down there yet? Not yet.
It's extremely inventive and graphic, with one infamous scene being altered, cut and banned in many countries. Galaxy of Terror is looking its age now, but as a first time watcher I can't rave about it enough, especially seeing some of my favourite horror movie actors in early roles such as Robert Englund and Sid Haig, as well as the wonderful Taffy O'Connell. What really blew me away was just how shocking and violent it could be. On a whim it would go from poor acting and dialogue with cheesy effects to head crushings and exploding bodies that looked amazing. It really took me by surprise, but in a good way. However, nothing could have prepared me for the infamous maggot rape scene. It is mental. Basically, Taffy O'Connell's character is pretty freaked out by maggots and seems to have some issues with sexuality. She gets attacked by a giant maggot that rips her clothes off, covers her in slime and rapes her. It's pretty graphic, but what really got it in trouble was Taff's character beginning to enjoy it, and her screams of fear and panic turning into moans and groans, before she has such a powerful orgasm that she dies. For a seasoned horror movie fan, it generally was something I'd never seen before. Really, really groundbreaking stuff. Unfortunately, the movie does taper off in the final 15, and while the ending has been called a cop-out, I thought it was interesting and thought-provoking. It's worth watching for the gore alone. Even if that isn't your thing, the movie has enough nasty deaths elsewhere that are interesting too. The acting jumps from mediocre to bad to really good constantly, and it really does look rough at times, but there's a lot to enjoy throughout its short run.